All right, guys, so we're going to be starting off with some heavy RDLs. As you guys know, barbell RDLs is my favorite exercise. You can load it up with a tremendous amount of weight. You can take your time on the way down, get a great stretch. Great hamstring exercise, especially for a compound movement. One setback, not setback, but like one con about it is it doesn't allow you to get a full range of motion just because these little plates right here get in the way. But if you want to lift heavier, you know what I'm saying, and hit your glutes as well with this, great exercise, one of my favorite exercise, if not my favorite exercise for hamstring. So we'll start off with this. I'm going to do 3 or 4 sets. They're going to move on to a hamstring curl variation, and then they're going to do a glute activation workout as well, just to hit our glutes a little bit more because we're hitting the glutes with this a little bit as well. And then finish it off with some calves if we have time, and then do our cardio. But as you guys know, we're going to take care of business and do what we got to do. So let's start this workout. Drawback about this exercise is if you don't have some right wraps, your hand grip and your forearms is going to die out a lot quicker than your hamstrings will. I probably could have got a couple more reps if I had some wraps, but it is what it is. So if you can invest in some wraps doing this exercise, it'd be top tier. But we're all good though. Lower back a little bit tight. I don't know why. I didn't do nothing really that hurt my back yesterday, so maybe I slept wrong. Whew, feel good. It's not even quad day, but let's take a peek. Not even quad day. We're doing hamstrings today, but not bad for, you know what I'm saying, for not doing quads today. So let's get our hamstrings done. One more set, and we're gonna be done. Come on. My fucking hands get like stuck. It's hard to unloosen them. Muscles kind of get stuck right there. Whew. There we go. It's all good now. Nothing like have a pocket in your motherfucking ear when you lift it, man. Get that extra motivation to work harder. Rest in peace to Pop. All right, 4th set. Let's get this shit done over with and move on. Come on. No bullshit, no pussy shit, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get after it. Pain is good. You learn from pain. You know what I'm saying? You grow from pain, so. And these motherfuckers is definitely painful, you feel me? Not supposed to be easy. Definitely isn't easy. It's supposed to be easy in life, you know what I'm saying? If it's easy, you don't want it. What's the fun in it? Five more. Let's go. 5 more. Whew. That's how you do it right there. Went to 15, we did 8, 10, 12, 15. Hands is frozen again. It's because my forearm starts to die, you feel me? So the last thing holding it up is really my fingers. That's why I say wraps is better. 4 sets, heavyweight, sweating, feel good. That's how you should look after your first exercise in the day. Should be no bullshit. Should be breathing hard and heavy and not wanting to move on. You should want to be done, but we're not done yet. So let's unrack this shit. Move on. I'm about to do a gnarly superset. It's gonna do some wide-footed back squat. Gonna keep it light just because our lower back is a little sore and we're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, be out of commission. They're gonna superset it with some hamstring curls. Whew! This is gonna fucking suck. We're totally annihilating our hammies, and then we're gonna be killing, you know what I'm saying, our glutes as well. You know, we get a little bit of hamstrings as well with the squats. Widening our feet is going to actually, you know, allow us to hit our glutes a little bit more. So should be fun, should be painful. Let's get after it. We're gonna start off with hamstring curls just because our priority is our hammies. So I'm gonna go 3 sets each exercise. You don't need no more than that. Our fucking entirety of our ass and our fucking hammies are gonna be fucking dead after that. So let's get after it. Yeah. You guys can see, if I do a regular squat, fucking tired. Do a regular squat, I'm gonna have like 3 plates and a 25 on, or, you know, a little bit more, a little bit lesser than that. But this is, what is this? 275. 275 is pretty light for me. But like I said, widening my stance puts more emphasis on the glutes. So it does still feel heavy, so still feel challenging. So that's just one way, especially the ladies, if you're trying to grow your glutes. Traditional squat, yes, it's gonna pump up your ass and make it bigger. But widen that stance, it's gonna definitely make them glute muscles bigger. I mean, you can do the variation, use Smith machine squat as well. Just a wide stance really helps with the glute isolation. I'm tired. But yeah, let's move on. I got to switch the rate. As far as wondering why I feel so fucking heavy. I'm like, we're doing a drop set. Why does it feel heavier? That's because I forgot to switch it, but it's all good. Still got over 10 reps, so. Woo! That could have been bad. Woo, that could have been bad. Oh man. That could have been an injury. Damn. I knew something felt wrong. God damn. Put the clips on. I usually don't put on clips when I'm looking at myself. And that's just because if I fucking fell, I can dump it. But this motherfucking bar seems to be very, very slick. It doesn't have a lot of traction. So be safe. Let's try it again, shall we? All right, last set of hamstring curls. Let's get it. Partial reps. Fuck. Done. Last set. Ha. Woo. All right, y'all. So we're gonna finish up with some some standing calf raises. We're gonna do 3 sets. Let's try to, stimulate it, kind of kill it real quickly. Not gonna really take, long rest periods and things like that. Probably should be done within 5 minutes. So let's get after it. Easy money. Whew. Shit fucking burns. It sucks. I promise my calves are not small. They are actually pretty big. It's just that my fucking hammies, my fucking glutes, and my quads are so large that it makes them look small. But I promise you, they're big. If you see them in fucking person, you'll see they're big. That's why I gotta get these motherfuckers bigger. Because when you have really large muscle groups, and one of them is like still big but not like same proportion, or the proportions don't match, it kind of gives you like an inferior physique look. So we're gonna try to grow these bitches. Also, me being black too. Most people who are African descent, African American, Caribbean black, this doesn't matter. If you're African descent, a lot of times we have a really long Achilles heel. So that means that our Achilles heel attaches a lot higher to our calf than other races. If you look at like Asian people, Asians have humongous calves, like because it sits way lower on their leg than most African descendant people do. So it's really hard for a lot of black folks to have big calves. A lot of it is genetics, but for the most part, yeah, a lot of us have that high Achilles attachment, and that's just because of ancestry. Africans have the chase to food or chase after animals, and you know what I'm saying, run for a long period of time, and then also being more explosive, be able to jump higher, and that's kind of why black people kind of dominate a lot of sports. And you look at like other animals, like for example, like gazelles, deer, they have a high attachment for their Achilles, and they walk on their toes. Or a lot of animals walk on their toes, or they have like, you know what I'm saying. I'm getting kind of too deep into this, but they have like hooves and shit like that, or two-toed. It kind of allows them to jump higher and run longer and run faster and be more explosive. So, kind of a scientific breakdown on why black people have higher Achilles tendon. So, I know some nerdy shit, but who cares? Let's move on to the third set. Only 3 sets. The calves is burned. Let's get done over with this shit. All right, guys, finishing up on Stairmaster. Going to do between 45 minutes and an hour. As you guys know, thank you for tuning in. Had a great hamstring focused day. My hamstrings are fucking cooked. Only needed 2 exercises to hit our glutes and our hammies, and then we got our calves in today because we've been neglecting and skipping that. But hey, we did what we got to do. So let's finish up the cardio. Let's get the sweat going, and let's get out of here. And like I always say, guys, stay safe, stay swole. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in.